Hello everyone, and welcome back to Suikoden 1 HD Remaster. In the last episode, we finished up our business here at the Dragon's Den and got all the dragon people, dragon knights, I should say, to be recruited and be a part of our army. So we're about to head back to our base via Dragonback and, you know, be awesome. But before we go, I forgot there is an old book here. Is it on one of these shelves? I forget which shelf it's on. Obtain Old Book Volume 4. Yay, I did it. Okay, so that's one thing I forgot in this game is that there's a couple old books you actually find via a bookshelf, which does make sense, but I always forget to actually check the bookshelves. So there's actually one other book I missed via a bookshelf, so we'll have to go back and grab that as well, which we will. I'm actually going to make sure, besides getting all the recruits in the game, I'm going to make sure we get all the old books, all of the paints, and all of the sound sets and window sets, or at least try to get all the sound sets and window sets, because I looked into what I'm missing. I should only be missing... we'll look into what we're missing here when we go back to our base. Let's just go back to our base first instead of sit here and assess what we're missing right now. What the fuck? Where did I go? I was trying to go out the door. Jeebus. Alright, anyway, let's talk to Milia and let's get out of here, shall we? Commander Tyr, I'll fly you back on Thrash now. Certainly. Glad I didn't come back out here last time. I was running out of time. Alright. On Thrash we go. And this is going to take us back home. I don't think it's going to do a cutscene or anything. Yeah. Alright, we're here now. And my party's still together. Can I... Well... Music. Okay. Here's one thing I want to do real quick. Let me go on the boat real quick. And then I want to go right back into the base. Okay, it didn't play a cutscene. Which means I probably am not level 4 castle yet. I was waiting until we got to level 4 castle. Anyway. What are you talking about? Don't you trust my hunches? Your hunches? Psh, thanks to your hunches, we nearly got captured by the Imperials, remember? Gee, I was feeling out of sorts that day. Hey, what's the matter? What are you two bickering about? Anyway, I'm telling you, I got a hunch. He's a spy for sure. And my proof is that he won't say a word. Well, that doesn't necessarily make him a spy. You two, I asked, what are you bickering about? Oh, welcome back, Sir Commander Tyr. Look at you acting all coy in front of Tyr. Ooh. But you just don't have what it takes to pull it off. Sorry. You've got some nerve. Hey, get back here. What in the world? I agree. What in the world is going on with that? I don't know, and I don't care. So, I don't know. Can we get Castle level 4 right now? I thought we might have to wait until a certain point in the game. It might not count. Oh, no, here it goes. Here it goes. Yes. Okay. The indicator that you have Castle level 4. That flag is hanging from your castle. Alright, what that means is now I can recruit everybody else in the game that is a higher level that I need to be at level 4. I thought I needed to have 100 recruits, and I think for Suikoden 2 you do, or at least you used to. I don't know how the HD version is going to go. But now I should be able to go around anywhere in the world where I need to recruit some people and get them. I should be able to. I'm going to grab the easier ones first, obviously, but we can test that waters by checking for some of the ones that you can only recruit when you're high level, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so my first thought is we should grab characters we need to recruit other recruits, like who we need to bring with us, basically, and that's what I'm going to do. But first, one thing I want to check, do I have any window sets or... Okay, I have an old book on me. I'm going to deposit this. I'm going to keep this Cyclone Orb because I might put it on somebody. I'm going to go ahead and just... take that off of him. Okay, so I remember what I said about using Humphrey for the end of the game. That's one thing I also wanted to talk about. I went and checked my my Let's Play of Suikoden 1, and I used Humphrey for the end of the game. And I was like, oh, well, oops. Didn't realize I did that. So, yeah. We're definitely going to probably not use him for the end of the game. And I also didn't use Kai, which is fine, but maybe I will use Kai for the end of this game, since apparently I didn't in my Let's Play. So my party in my Let's Play, I think I can say, because we have all the characters who they are, I had Flick and Victor, because you basically have to have them. They're part of the story. And then I had Humphrey in the middle, which I was surprised, like, oh, I actually did use Humphrey for the end of the game. And then I used Luke and Tengar, along with the main character. And I think the reason I did that is just to have a nice balanced magic attack party, on top of the fact that I was using characters from Suikoden 1 who are also in Suikoden 2. I think that's what I was going for. I also totally forgot to do withdraw and look to see if I have any window sets or sound sets in here, which is what I really came here for. But yeah, those are the party I use for the end of the game. So I'm going to switch that up and not use the same party I beat the game with on my Let's Play, which means I cannot use Humphrey, which is fine. I love Humphrey, but I didn't realize I already did that. So yeah, so there's a window set here. Give that to Flick, I guess. An old book, we'll give that to Flick as well. Let's all turn all this crap in and double check what we're missing on everything, because that's what I really want to do right now. I think I should be missing one old book, one paint, one sound set, and one window set based on what I have right now. I should be missing one of each. That should be correct. We're going to head over to the sound set and window set peeps real quick. Because those are basically just all the collectibles of this game. So let's try to have them all. Anyway, Sound Lady. So I should have one more window sound. There should be 4 options. Or sorry, there's 5 options. Right, we're going to get one more from a box that we haven't gotten yet, I think. I think that's right. I believe there's one more in a dungeon we haven't gone to yet. And then there's another one that is actually an enemy drop. So we're still missing 2. Let's see what sounds this is. That is not an instrument. I mean, I guess it is, but it's a fucking clown horn. Nobody wants a fucking clown horn. Why do the sounds got to be so annoying? Why can't they actually have good sound effects? Jesus. Alright, let's see what the new window set gives us. I think the new one is this gold one over here. This is new. So there should be one more window set we can get. Screw it, I'll use that one. I'll keep the purple in the background. I like that. Alright, cool. So, new menu stuff. Dope, dope, dope. Sound effect stuff. Done. Alright, so I don't have any more paint to give, but we do have 2 more books we can go check out. And then I can double check how many books I'm missing. I should only be missing 1 book now that I grabbed the one from the Dragon's Den. No, I should be missing 2 books. I take that back. There's another one off on a shelf I need to go grab. So I should be missing 2 books as of right now. So let's go confirm that. And then we'll see if we can go switch party members without proceeding with the story. Because as much as I want to proceed the story, I want to go around and get all the recruits I'm missing that I still can get right now. Which is only a couple, but I want to make sure I get them. Actually, I take that back. We can go back and we can go out and get some of the more rare characters if my cast is level 4 as well. Anyway, hello. Searching for something? Yes. Alright, so I have 6 books. I'm missing 2, it looks like. Now, new ones. Let's see. We read about the birth of the true runes. I'm pretty sure we read about ancient teachings. The Dragon Knights. Okay, I think I just picked this one up at the Dragon Den. The Order of the Dragon Knights is led by Joshua Levenheit, who is renowned as the bearer of the Dragon Rune. Under his command are 36 Dragon Knights, 17 Esquires, and 6 pages. The children of the Dragon Knights are raised in the fortress from a tender age. Once each year, they partake in the hatching ceremony, and those who are able to form a bond with a dragon are permitted to become Dragon Knights. If a child is unable to form a bond with a dragon by the age of 6, that child shall never become a Dragon Knight. The bond between a dragon and its master is very strong. Dragons have far longer lifespans than humans, but when a Dragon Knight dies, his or her dragon will take its own life out of sheer sorrow. Damn, that's sad. Conversely, if the dragon should die first, no matter the reason, if its master loses his or her dragon or status as a Dragon Knight, it must leave the knighthood. And that's what happened to Futch. Sad face. Craftsman Chronicles. Okay, I think... Okay, here's more characters we can recruit, I believe. That we have one that we already read, but it wasn't this one. Anyway, Mace, the master blacksmith. A stubborn man, but he will do anything for his apprentices. So, that's a character we still need to recruit. Tesla, he's a scrivener residing in Ante, highly skilled. We already got him. We got Gen, who's diligent and strong, willed shipwright. He works in Tan. We got him as part of the story. Yeah, Tesla and Gen we got as part of the story. I don't know why they're here. Templeton, cartographer. Whenever a change occurs somewhere, he is certain to appear there in order to ensure the accuracy of his maps. That's the clue if you haven't found him before, that he's at the Village of the Elves, a place that got burned down, somewhere that changed, right? Kimberly, ostensibly a stamp maker, but behind the scenes, a dick sucker, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, yeah, we already got her as part of the story. Sergey, struggling inventor, said to currently be in the town of Kaku. That's our elevator guy. We already got him. Antonio lives hidden away in the village of Seca, but is a talented cook. We already got him. Lester, cook who specializes in stews, said to currently be in the town of Kirov. Already got him. Hugo works at the library and works as a librarian at Klon Temple. We already got him. The reason we're reading this book is because we have Hugo. Casios, wandering minstrel, enamored with Milich. He now sings as his personal bar. Wait, Casios is a woman? Thought it was a chick. Yeah, whatever. Jabba. Or Jabba? I don't know. Jabba. Jabba. Sharp-eyed appraiser, proud man, he claims that there is nothing he cannot appraise. We already did that. Commandal, renowned alchemist known from the town of Tayen. We already got him as part of the story. And there you go. So we basically got everybody out of that book except for Mace, which we're going to go get here in a minute. And I think that's our new 2 books. Yeah, these are the other rare characters we haven't recruited yet. We have Clive, who actually we're going to go check on right now. If he's there, then we're good to go on recruiting everyone else. Krutz we got. Angie we got. Ruby we're going to go get right now as well. Just got to level up Kirkus real quick. Fum I already got. Fusulu I already got. Pesmerga, we're also going to go get him right now if we can. So that's cool. And then I already read about the Calica tragedy. We're going to go back to Calica as well because Leon's there. That's a character I'm going to double check that I can even try to get right now. Alright, so, moment of truth. Can I switch my party up right now? I need a couple of characters to go do some recruiting. So that's what we're going to try and do. Well, first we got story. You returned. I take it your meeting with the Knights of the Dragon Den was... It was great. Uh-huh. Well, so you managed to secure an alliance? Don't worry, Master Strategist. Humphrey just needs to work on his communication skills. Uh-huh. By the way, who's the silent fellow over there? Kasumi and Kryn caught him skulking around the castle. He refuses to say anything no matter what we ask him. We were waiting for your return before deciding what to do. Tyr? You must be Commander Tyr of the Liberation Army. Thank goodness. Now I can keep my word to Master Warren. I kept silent because I was ordered not to speak to anyone until I met you in person. Qasim Hazil, T.O. McDowell's replacement for the Northern Defense, has lately taken to using extreme aggressive measures to suppress the rebel factions. He must be looking to turn the tide. Master Warren is a wealthy man, well known in the North and even respected by the Imperials. He used this influence to harbor fugitives of the Empire in his home. This led to Qasim Hazil and his soldiers laying siege to the mansion. Master Warren and Sir Victor, who happened to be visiting, fought valiantly against the Imperials, but they were eventually captured. So, Sir Victor, you say? My master told me to bring news of what took place to the Liberation Army. Commander Tyr, Victor is one of the Liberation Army's greatest assets. As for Warren, despite his health, he is an honorable man whom many follow. We must rescue them at all costs. At present, Qasim Hazil's troops are estimated to be over 8,000 strong. On top of that, they're a well-trained army, while we're just a ragtag band of fighters. Commander Tyr, we're still disorganized as an army. If we're to continue fighting, we need to give our troops some proper military training. What if I say I'm not sure? I believe it is necessary for our soldiers to receive military training before Qasim Hazil attacks. Oh, so you have to. Okay, well, train it up then. Very well. Allow me to make the necessary preparations. I suggest you retire early tonight, Commander Tyr. We have a busy day ahead. Can I do other shit first? I hope so. Alright, I think we can do other shit first, which is good. Let's see if Mathayu talks about what I hope he talks about. Would you like to switch party members? Yeah, actually, I would. Alright, well, instead of doing what I thought he was going to do, at least he's letting me do this. So that might mean if I go and come back, he might talk about what I want him to talk about. But before I worry about that, let's get Kirkus in the party, because we need to level him up to level 40. And then I'm going to drop Humphrey, because I just took off all his stuff. I'm trying to think who else I need. I know I need Mose. This is a character I actually forgot to grab, and I totally thought I already did this. Who else do I need to get? I need to go get that guy. I need to go get that guy. Do I need anybody else to get anybody else? I do need some more people to get Mace, but I can do that in a minute. I think I'm good right now. We just needed Mose and Kirkus. Everybody else can wait. Alright, cool. Let me do formation. Actually, Mose and Kirkus in the back row. This is actually a fine formation. I don't need to change anything right now. Let me go back to floor 1 and heal. Floor 1 and heal, baby. Maybe pop a save just to be safe. pop a free heal, pop a save, and then we'll go adventuring to recruit the rest of everybody who we can recruit right now. Now, I won't be able to get all the rest of the stars in the whole game right now, but I'll get everybody who I can that's left before we go toward the end of the game and get the rest of the story recruits. So let's go see who we can go get right now. I'm excited. I'm excited if I actually have castle level 4, because that means we're really about to finish this game right now. Alright, so first things first, let's go pick up the people who I brought with me. So first thing, we're going to go back to Warriors Village. Warriors Village first. Because I'm dumb and totally forgot to pick up the blacksmith guy here because I didn't go get Mose in my party. I think he was in this house. Yep, there he is. Hey there, brought me some work? Recruit this dude. Join the Liberation Army. I won't lie. The Empire's in a sorry state of disorder. But isn't a blacksmith job to be a blacksmith? That said, I did hear Mose joined up. Wait, what? I brought Mose. Do I have to bring all the blacksmith guys? And not just Mose? I'm confused. I thought I just had to bring Mose. Well, I guess I'll go get all the blacksmith guys and try and get him. Never mind. We'll come back to him in a minute. In the meantime, never mind. Other shit. Okay, so I brought Kirkus, right? Well, before we worry about Kirkus, let's go see if we can get the other character I was talking about. Let's go get... This is going to be our true check to see if we are level 4 castle level and able to recruit everybody. Here comes the moment of truth. He's here! Alright, awesome. What the hell are you staring at? Something unusual with the way I look? Yo, want to join my army? Leader of the Liberation Army, eh? Impressive. I'm just passing through these lands. Not that I have any particular destination. Who knows? Maybe I'll find a clue. Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself. Alright then, I'll give you a hand. So this is Clive. He is from... Well, he is also in Suikoden 2. But he only shows up here when your castle level is level 4. So that means we really are at the end of this game to collect everybody. Hell yeah. That's hype. Confirmed. Alright, cool. So we got him. That's actually really nice. So that means I can really go around and recruit everybody who we're missing. That's fun. That's fudging fantastic. Okay. Let's go get another finicky character to see if they'll let me get it right now. Because this one's a finicky one that is easily missable if you don't time it right. So let's see if we can get this dude right now. Oh man, it starts us on this side of town. Why you gotta do this? It's fine. It'll give us an opportunity to level up Kirkus a little bit. Kirky boy over here. Although I don't think... Well, he might level up a little bit here. But I gotta take him to, like, Necklord's Castle or the Dragon's Den or something to get him a level 40. But, you know, at least he won't be underleveled for those areas by the time I get there. Anyway, you already know who I came here to talk to. I think we can recruit Leon now. But I believe we have to talk to him first. And then go back and do something else. Unless they change something, of course. But let's see what he says now. My, how the Liberation Army has grown. Tell Mathayu I'm impressed. And there you go. Tell Mathayu I'm impressed. You have to wait till he says that. And now, we should be able to go talk to Mathayu about it, as suggested. And as long as we can do that, we'll be good to go. So yeah, I gotta really think about who I'm gonna take to the end of this game. I think I already expressed my interest in bringing Milia, the Dragon Knight lady, to the end. And I think I might stick to those guns. Now I could reassess my thought on bringing Humphrey, which I'm now gonna go ahead and say I'm not going to, because, well, Humpty Dumpty was in my party when I originally beat this game on stream, or, well, on recording when I Let's Played this game. Alright, so... Let's get Leon. Like I said, Leon's one of the more finicky ones. I always had trouble getting him to say that and then having a moment where you can actually talk to Mathayu. Because Mathayu's always doing story shit, so sometimes you don't get an opportunity to talk to his ass when he's just free standing here like this. He said his name was Leon Silverberg? Leon Silverberg. Yes, he did actually. I have a letter written here. Will you deliver it to him? Absolutely. Alright, so we got Mathayu's letter. Now we can recruit Leon. The impenetrable Leon the Great. I don't know. The freaking strategist. Military strategist Leon. Silverbergs are well known for being military strategists. It's pretty much a Suikoden staple. But anyway, back to Calica. It might even be faster to go to Kirov and then just walk here, but it's fine. I need the fights. I need the money. It's like, whatever. I don't mind doing these fights. But yeah, I gotta really brainstorm on who I want to take to the end of this game, like I said. Milia is the only one I think I'm gonna do, besides the fact that you have to take Flick and Victor to the end of this game, unfortunately, so you can't choose an entire party of your own choice. But I think I might actually bring my boy Angie, as I already mentioned. I use him a lot, usually. And I've let him be benched for a while now, because we were just doing other areas, and I don't want to use Angie for the whole thing. But I think I'll take Angie to the end. So that gives us 2 medium-range characters with Angie and Milia. And then we have Flick and Victor. So I only have 1 more slot to fill if that's the party I'm using. And that might end up being Kai. So that might end up being my party right there. We'll see. A letter from Matthew. Yup. So he's asking for my help, is he? I'm willing to use whatever I can to win this war, even you. Well, damn, Matthew, just show up out of the blue, why don't you? Matthew, I know you don't trust me, yet you still seek my aid? You're right, I don't trust you. Even now, I still have my suspicions about you, but I do trust your strength. Please, lend us your strength, I beg you. You bow to me? Very well. Though I would never expect to fight alongside you ever again. Alright, Leon Silverberg has joined our group. Sweet. You'd think he'd be a more important frickin' character since he's a Silverberg, but he's literally just a, oh hey, look, we got another guy now, you know? He's a military strategist, which is cool and all, but like, he doesn't have any bearing on the story, I guess is what I mean. Which is a little disappointing. Especially considering his role in Suikoden 2 when you get there, but it's cool. Shwhatever, you know? It's shwhatever. Alright, on that note, sweet, we got that guy. Good for me. Alright, I know exactly where I want to go real quick to grind Kirkus up to level 40. There's a place where I need to go to get a drop. There's a drop item we need. And that is the, if I can even teleport there, the Dragon's Den. There is actually a drop here that I can get. That I did not get, because I just didn't run, I only ran into one of the enemy. There is actually a rare, well, I don't know how rare of a drop it is, but there is a drop from an enemy here. Get these fast forwards going. I'm probably going to let go of every enemy. Well, if it's an easy fight, I'll just do it, but until we fight the one we need. I don't want to sit here and fight a million battles. I'm just hoping that he'll actually drop it quickly, so I don't have to worry about grinding this out for too long. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping for right now. There he is. Good old Sun King. He has a drop for us. Let's get him to hopefully drop it. Pop lock and drop it, boy. Ooh, I could just eat his soul. I also have Final Judgment now, right? When we did the Seek Valley thing, we unlocked level 4 Soul Eater. It's an amazing spell, but you only get 1 cast, at least for now. I think you can get up to 2 casts in the game. Let's see if we can finger this guy to death, though. That'd be cool. I think I won't take Kai to the end of the game. Just because it's so obvious to take Kai to the end of the game. I'd like to pick somebody else. Maybe we'll use one of these endgame characters. You know, like Clive or Pesmerga or... Shoot, Crowley's always cool. He's a cool mage. I could just do that and use all endgame characters and say, screw you, Angie and Milia. Just because we get such a limit on who we can bring. I really only get to bring 3 random party members, because you have to take your main character, obviously, and then Flick and Victor, obviously. So you really do get stuck with using who they want you to use. Also, I just realized Mose and Kirkus are not even equipped with anything, and I totally forgot to do that. It's fine. They'll be fine. This is the only guy I give a shit about right now. I want him to drop his item. Drop item! I don't know how rare of a drop it is. I'm just hoping my luck with the drops in this game will come through and I'll get it. Yeah, we got it. Alright, it didn't take that long. So we got the last window set in the game, guys. We have all of them now. Sweet. Yeah, so basically that's all I came here for, was the last window set. Awesome. I'm glad I got that quickly. Nice. Alright, did Kirkus hit level 40 yet? He did. Okay, Kirkus level 43 now. Perfect. Alright, let's go get ourselves that Ruby guy as well. Got my window set drop. Got Kirkus to 40. I mean, easy peasy. I remember I said I was going to level up Kirkus off screen last time, but it's like, it happens so fast. I wasn't too worried about it. Alright. Anyway, cool. Cool. What's up, Takata? Anyone else use Angie because he looked like Flick, so he must be strong? I wouldn't say I used him because he looked like Flick. I just tried him out because I know when you first recruit him, if you get him early, he's higher level than everyone else in your party. So when you try him out, you're like, oh my god, he's strong. Like, he's just really strong. And he can attack from the back row. Like, he's a super useful character, in my opinion. And you give him like a rune where he can hit harder, and then he's just an unstoppable beast. But alright, we're heading back to the Kobold Village to get our boy Ruby the Elf, because we needed Kirkus to be level 40. Alright, cool. Cool. Hello. Oh, sorry. Aren't you Ruby? Huh? Kirkus. What are you doing with these humans, brah? I don't know why I gave him that voice. I'm in the Liberation Army now, but I'm not doing it for revenge for having my village taken away. Many are suffering because of the Imperial Army, both humans and elves. I want to help them. Spare me the sappy garbage. Off with you. What would you know about all that anyway? You're just a little runt. Wait, really? What? Ruby. Kirkus, why is an elf helping humans? Elves, humans, it doesn't matter in the end. We were all born under the same sky. At least that's how I feel. I'm not doing this for revenge. I'm doing this for everyone, especially those I care about. Kirkus. When I left our village, we were still so young, and now you surpassed me. I'll help you out for the sake of the Liberation Army. Okay, so I had to just talk to him again. That was weird. I didn't remember having to talk to him twice, but there you go. We got him. Like, he talked shit at first, then he was like, wait, you are stronger than me. Alright, cool. So we got Ruby. We got that. That's good. Let's go ahead. Start working on somebody else. I'm actually going to switch my part. Well, yeah. Let's do this now because I'm questioning whether or not how to get that Moose dude. Moose Man. I thought you just had to bring Moe's, but maybe you have to bring Moose too, man. Maybe you have to bring Moose too. May I offer you a glass of wine? Alright, so Kirkus, we had fun, but you're done for the rest of the game. I'll take out IK. I just need movement from Moss and Meese right now. Moss and Meese, where they at? Actually become useful for a moment. I think they're at the end of the list. There they are. Meese. Moss. These guys are crappy party members, but gotta take them with you. Alright. See if we can go get Moose with these guys in my group. I really thought you just had to bring Moe's, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we have to bring everybody. He better join, damn it. Hey there, brought me some work. I brought you homies. Moss, Meese, Moose. I see you've all joined the Liberation Army. Commander Tyr, if they believe in you, so can I. Allow me to join you as well. Hell yeah, we got Moose, baby. Fuck yeah, bro. Fuck yeah. Alright, now we got Moose. Awesome. Fantastical. Sounds good. Okay, so now that we got Moose, we can actually recruit Mace as well. I know it's going to be a little bit overkill, so now we have a level... I think we can actually upgrade our weapons to level 15 through Moose. But if you want to go to 16, which is the highest possible blacksmithing level you can move up your weapon, you're going to need a mace. So, let's get up to that 4th floor. I think all you got to do is bring all the blacksmiths. I don't think you have to leave a party slot open or anything. So we got to take Flick out. Sorry, Flick, not sorry. And we're going to add Moose. The reason I'm bringing Kai is so we can have our all-hit attack, because this party is going to suck to suck. I mean, look at the party we have. We have 4 fucking blacksmiths. And if you remember where Mace is at, we're going to have to fight some hard fights. So that's going to be fun. Highest level guy we have is Mose. Yep, Meese, Moose, Moss, back row. Mose, front row. Don't you love their names? Mose, Mas, Mace, Moose, Meese, Mas, Mosh, 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 Mosh. Such good names. Alright, anyway. We should be fine. All we gotta do is get there. And we'll be good. So we gotta go back to Seek Valley, if you remember. Which we can't go directly. We have to use the Dragonite Fortress to get there. Oops. I did not mean to leave. Schwoopsies. Schwoopsie poopsies. Let's go get ourselves the best blacksmith in the game. Sound like a plan? I think so. On the back of an elephant dragon. To Seek Valley we go. I wish you could skip this, but you gotta watch the dragon take us over there. Whee! Ba-na-na, ba-na-ba-ba-da. Wee, nee-nee-nee-nee-nee. Wee, nee-nee-nee-nee-nee-nee. Okay. Well, let's get on with it, eh? I just gotta get to Mace's hut, which isn't that far into this place. So hopefully we won't fight too many battles. I think he's literally just right here. Just a little bit of a romp, but nothing crazy. Yeah, see, easy. I didn't even get into a fight. How lucky can you be? Hello! Master! There you are. You just up and disappeared. Master Mesh, we've all joined the Liberation Army. We haven't forgotten your teachings. That's why we've chosen the path we believe is right. Please, Master, lend us your support. My apprentices, you've all grown up, truly. I plan to live out my days here alone, but perhaps I'll take on one last job. Commander Tier, thank you for having me. Alright, we got Mace. Sweet. Best blacksmith in the game, baby. Just like that. You just have to bring him all his apprentices, and he'll just join. Well, if you are castle level 4. He won't even join otherwise. Okay, cool. So that's done. Wow, am I really not going to have any fights while I'm here? Am I going to get that lucky? There's no way. Oops. With this shitty party, I didn't have to fight one fight? Really? Really? Okay, one fight on the way out. And this probably is going to be a hard fight. So this is going to be fun to see if we can survive. Here we go. Oh yeah, Blacksmith Unite attack. Let's go. Let's go. Forgot they had that. Let's see how that goes. If they even get a turn to do it. Never mind, they're all dead. If I lose this fight, I'm going to be a little bit sad. Damn, my whole party got fucking wrecked. Can we run? Jesus. I'd rather not die here. That'd be cool. Jesus Christ. I knew that would happen, but of course we had to fight a fight where we fight that giant-ass ant on top of those rock dudes who just throw fucking boulders at your head and murder everyone in one attack. Like, come on, man. Couldn't have been a little bit easier of a fight? No. It's okay. We got out of there without losing my progress, so I'm happy. If I would have died there, I probably would have been a little salty. I did save it a little bit ago, but I did not save it before I went and did that. So I think I saved it before I went and started recruiting people. So I would have had to do a little backtracking and redoing some shit, which would have been annoying. But I don't have to do that now, so we're good. Alright. Back home again, home again. Cool, cool, cool. Sounds good. Let's go heal up real quick, and then I will go switch my party again. Because we're going to go recruit a couple more guys. A couple more guys that we can. But I'm going to probably pick the party I'm going to use for the end of the game. So they'll actually get some levels while I go do what I need to do. Or at least some of the characters. I don't know if I'll use everybody right now. The only one I'm guaranteeing I'm using for the end of the game right now is Angie. On top of Flick and Victor, of course. But yeah. So, let's remove everybody we got here, except for Kai. Again, Kai, I'm going to keep using for the sake of the fact that we're going to be in an area with random battles. But eventually, Kai is going to be benched. Okay, so endgame. I'm bringing Angie. Where's he at? Where's my boy? Haven't used him in a while. Let's use him. I'm bringing Flick because we're going to bring him for the end of the game anyways. And he has some shit on his equipment, and I'm just going to go and keep him in the party for now. Now, the other 2 slots is the question. I know I kept saying Milia, but we used Milia. We don't have to bring Milia to the end of the game if we actually used her. That's why I'm leaning toward using characters who don't get any use otherwise. Because I haven't used them yet, you know what I mean? That's why I'm leaning toward, I don't know, maybe, you know what? I know one. Let's use Clive. We just got him. Even if I don't end up taking him to the end of the game, we can use him right now. And then we also got... Did we get somebody else that we could use that we haven't used yet? Even if I end up changing my mind on using them for the end. Forget who else we just got. Oh, you know what? Let's try Lorelei out. Screw it. I'm down. Oh, she's got a bow. She's boring. I thought she had a weapon. Like a different weapon. Whatever. We'll use her for now, but I'm definitely not taking her to the end, I don't think. Alright, Lorelei, Clive, they're the back row characters. Flick's got to be in the front. We'll put him here where Angie... I'll put Angie in Kai's spot. And I'm cool with that, actually. How's runes looking? Angie has the killer rune. Flick has the lightning rune. Haziness is on Kai. And these 2 don't have runes. So... Clive is a maybe for the end of the game. Lorelei is a definite no. But I'll at least use her for now. Just for the slight adventure we're going to go on right now. Alright, so we got 2 recruits we need to get by deep diving into a couple of dungeons. One you already know about, which is Crowley. We need to go back to him and grab him from the Klon Temple Cave. So we're going to start with that. The other thing we're going to do here in Klon real quick, because I told you earlier, we didn't check all the bookshelves in the game to get all the books. There's a book here that I missed via the bookshelf. And I think it was the bookshelf that Hugo was next to. This one? There you go. Old Book Volume 3 obtained. Alright, so now we're only missing 1 more book in the game. And we will be getting that really soon via the next area we're going to go to for the story. Same goes for the final paint. And the last sound set that we're missing. We're only missing 1. I didn't save it. Let's save it before we go through here, just in case some bullshit happens. What was I going to say? Oh, the last sound set is actually an enemy drop. I kind of want to fight battles in here. Just for the sake of money. I would like to use my money to level up some weapons for the end of the game as well. Now that I have the best blacksmith in the game, I would like to at least get the main character's weapon to level 16, if nobody else's. But I would like to have my whole party have maxed out weapons for the end of the game, just to say that I did. Not really required, but something I would like to do since... Yeah, so we'll make sure we get main character. We'll get Angie's for sure, because Angie's a heavy hitter anyway. We should have his weapon maxed. Probably Flick and Victor as well. At least Victor for sure, but we got to get Victor back first, since he's currently incarcerated. But we'll have time to do that by the end. It's not like we're going to endgame right this moment. Right now we're just making sure we have all the recruits. And this should be the last time-consuming thing I have to do that's not story-related. Going back and grabbing these 2 characters right here, because they require me to dive into a couple of dungeons here, which is kind of annoying. Also, I don't have an escape talisman on me, do I? I do not. And I'm going through here with Lorelei and Clive basically unequipped. Although Lorelei is completely unequipped, Clive at least has something. Alright, I believe I'm here where I need to be to get him. It really isn't that long of a walk. And if I really want to, I could just let go of enemies. We'd be done here already. This is worth it for the sake of money, 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 money. Look at Angie go. Heavy hitting boy. Love that guy. Alright. Get down here and get this guy. Damn it. I want him. There we go. Ho ho. You found me. Didn't think anyone would come all the way down here. You want me to join you? You know what? I could use a little sunshine after all this time. So this is another character I could technically use for the end of the game. He's a really good mage. I forget what rune he comes with, but he'd be worth using, I tell you what. So, I don't know. We'll see what I decide when I go to endgame. I definitely don't have to worry about his weapon, though. He's a mage. Well, he will have to thwack some stuff sometimes. He can't just use magic every turn. Ooh, I got an escape talisman. That is actually epic. Can I use that right now and get the fuck out of here? Absolutely. What a beautiful drop timing. That was amazing. Alright, cool. So that's done. Bitchin'. I kind of want to go and get another escape talisman real quick so I can not have to walk back here through the dungeon. Perhaps this old man can still be of some use. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I actually might use some of these cool characters for the end of the game here before we get to the very end. Because now I'll have these cool characters before the last couple dungeons here. I can use them, try them out, and show them off, and I don't even have to use them for the end. I really can just pick whoever I want. Alright, sorry. I'm going to the vault real quick. I want to see if I have a free escape talisman I can grab. Escape talisman. You got any in here? I think I have at least one. Escape talisman. There. Oh, wow. At least one? Yeah, I would say so. Jesus. You got like 6, buddy. Alright. So now, we need to go get one more character that's going to require us to climb all the way through the dungeon. Again, I'm not even sure I can use a escape talisman there, but I'm bringing it just in case I can. The dungeon I'm talking about is, of course, the one we did more recently, which is Necklord's Castle. We have to go back here and climb all the way to the top. So here we go. This is a character I'm leaning toward using for sure. But if I do use him, I guarantee I have to pick at least 2 more characters who can be medium or back row. So Angie is definitely, like I said, is going to fit in perfectly with that group. And then on top of that, I guess I could use Clive. Again, I'm leaning toward maybe Clive. I'm trying to think of any other character I would use besides Clive. And like I said, I could use Crowley, I guess. Crowley would be in the back row as well. At least, I think he would be. I actually don't know if Crowley's a back row character or not. But he will be. He's a mage, so useless in the front row regardless. I don't know. We'll see. The fact that they force you to use Flick and Victor for the end game is pretty rough because they both are front row characters, so you're kind of stuck with only using one front row character for the ending. Alright, anyway, we'll see. Of course, you gotta keep giving me these big groups of enemies. Bastards. Alright, I want the money. I'm not mad at it. And this group really isn't hard to take down, considering how dope my squad is. Damn, Clive with that crit hit. Damn, Angie with that other crit hit. Look at my homies go. Wrecking shop. Doing work. Putting the bitches in the ground. When I went through this dungeon earlier, I didn't bring Kai, did I? I think I decided not to bring Kai on purpose. Or did I bring Kai? Now I don't even remember. I think I told myself not to, right? So we didn't bring him. I know we had Hicks. And Flick. Or Victor. We had Victor, because Victor's required for this dungeon. I don't really remember now. I should be fast forwarding. What am I doing? Y'all don't have to watch this in normal speed. Fast forward. What are you doing? So you're making you guys watch it at normal speed. How dare I? We got triple fast forward motion. Use it. How much money do I have right now? 300k? I don't even know if that's enough to max out the main character's weapon. That's how expensive it is to do one character to 16. It's probably not even enough for that. But I probably will go spend it on that really soon here, just to see how close we can get. In fact, I'll do it right after this part, because I think this is the last recruit we can go grab right now. I'm trying to think if I forgot anybody else. Oh, no. We got one more. I keep forgetting to go get him. Son of a bitch. I need to go. Okay, it's a quick one, though. It'll be a quick one. I don't have to go through anywhere. Oh, we're at the top already. Hello. Hey, look, there he is. What's up, player? I thought if I pursued Necklord, I'd be able to find Uber. That said, I never expected anyone to be capable of taking that vampire down. You look awesome, recruit. The Liberation Army? So you're going up against the Imperials. Alright then. From what I've heard, he's now part of the Imperial Army. He being who? If you remember, his description in the book that we read, he's always, wherever he always hangs out, or he's always looking for Uber. If you want to find him, look for somebody who's associated with Uber. And if you remember the cutscene we saw earlier, Necklord and Uber kind of hung out with the Imperials and Windy and all that. So, if he comes with us, he may just cross paths with Uber. Can we escape Talisman out of here? We cannot. At least not from here. Can we do it from here? I think I had to walk back out of here. I think I tried this before. Yeah, okay, I have to walk. That's fine. Whatever. Alright, so we got Pesmerga. I always call him Pesmerga. Probably Pesmerga, because there's... I don't know. It's just a letter... Like a letter limit. I always call him Pesmerga, though. He won't appear here unless you're at the Castle Level 4. So not only can you not get him, you won't even be there. Same with Clive. He won't even be there until you're Level 4 Castle. So if he's not there for you, you ain't Level 4 Castle. Keep that in mind. Why are we not fast forwarding? Come on, man. It's bad enough you unbalanced my boy. How dare you? Okay. Like I said, we got one more recruit to go grab real quick, and I think that might be the last one that even is in the game that's not part of the story, like next areas that we need to go to. Trying to remember if I'm missing anybody else. I should go count on my tablet and make sure. I know I counted last time. Oh, and what's funny is last time I counted, when I counted on screen, I accidentally skipped over one. So it was 21 I was missing when I left off last time. But since I counted, I have done the Dragon's Den area, and now I've done all this recruiting. So, yeah. Now we have to double check how many we're missing. And I'm pretty sure because I mathed it out and I was counting in my head after I finished my last stream, and I was like, I'm only counting... I mean, I'm counting more recruits left than what I have, and I was over counting by one. Turns out I miscounted on the tablet, so I was missing 21, and I counted 21 characters left in the game to get from that point. Which obviously I've gotten a bunch of those now. We should only be missing. Well, I don't want to math it out right now. We'll just go count. I don't need to think about it while I'm traveling. Let's just go. Some of the characters should already be obvious because we already know the names of people and stuff, but there's still a few people we haven't met yet. So we'll get there when we get there, if you know what I'm saying. I think we're almost out of here. Alright, get that fast forward action going. Ooh, free Mega Medicine, hell yeah. Yeah, see, this was worth it. Now I got Kai, or Angie 46. Yeah, I was like, Kai's 52, but I don't think I'm going to bring Kai to the end of the game. As much as I would like to, it just feels unnecessary. We've been using him for the whole game. I'd like to switch up things for the end. In fact, I'm probably not even going to bring Kai to the next dungeons in general, just because I want to bring some people who have some more useful runes. I say that, but it might be more worth it to bring Kai just for the sake of random battles, because both of the areas do have random battles as well. And I will get to choose my full party, except for maybe like one character. I don't know, we'll see. I'll make a choice when we get there. Kai's already equipped up too, so it's very tempting to use him just because of that reason alone. Did I leave Angie equipped? Pretty sure I did, right? I did. I did leave Angie equipped. Alright, that travel out of there wasn't so bad. If you know your way through there quickly, it's not that bad. If you get lost not knowing where to go, then I understand that can be a pain in the ass, but nothing in this game really ever takes that long. Okay, let's go get that last recruit I was just bitching about that I totally keep forgetting to go grab him, and it should be an obvious one. We've already went and talked to him a couple of times, but I wasn't able to get him yet because I didn't have enough recruits. I believe you need 90. We definitely have 90 now. Hello. The name's Quincy. I may be just a hunter now, but someday I'll make a name for myself. I'm about to make a name for myself. Okay, Gambit. Alright, I'm in. I'll cast my lot with the Liberation Army. Now let's win this war. Alright, so we got Quincy. Yay! Another character I'm not likely to use. I think he's just another bow and arrow guy, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so. Dope. Let's do a couple of things before we continue with the story now, shall we? Let's check our tablet. That's one thing. I'm actually going to rest, too. Let's do that real quick. Rest and save. Oh, wait. We got a couple of question mark things. You know what? Let me do that while we're here. I got a couple of urns. What are they? Blue dragon urn. That sounds epic. Fine china. How much are those worth? Blue dragon urn worth 8,000. Fine china's worth 6. Yep. See ya. I'll get rid of both of them. Fuck it. What am I gonna put them in my bath? No, I want money. I want the monies. That's what I want. Alright. That's cool. Did that. Next stop, blacksmith. Let me see how close to 16 I can make the main character's weapon now. I might be able to get it there, because I think he's level, like, 13 already or something like that. 12. Shit. Okay, I might not be able to afford 16, but let's see. 13. Oh, I could get to 6. I could probably get there. It's going to be expensive, but we can get there. 70k for the last level there. Boom. Main character's weapon maxed out. Now, we will have to take Flick to the end of the game, and I'm going to take Angie. Angie's going to be more my heavy hitter, so I'm definitely going to just do his weapon first. I'm just going to use all my money until I'm out. Yeah, I'm only going to get him to level 14, unfortunately. It's okay, we'll use some of that money for Flick as well, because like I already said, Flick is required for end game, so Flick and Victor will also get their levels. I will get there. I'm going to have to sell a bunch of shit, but it can be done. Items. Sorry. Who's got the stuff right now? He's got the old book. Didn't I get a window set earlier? I must have left it on some of the other characters. Or I got, yeah, window set 3 or whatever. Alright, my last thing I really want to do right now is check my star count. Okay, we're missing 1, 2, 3. Right here, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everyone there is good. 7, 8. 8 recruits left. That puts us at 100. And if I'm not mistaken, let me see if I got them all in my head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, I got them all. They're all in my head. I got them all. And like 6 of those are story related, or at least 5 of them are story related. The other 3 are just, I got to make sure I don't miss them. And that's it. Well, anyway, we got that book. Let's go ahead and turn that in while we're here. We'll still be missing one more, which we're going to get pretty soon. I believe it was number 3 we just got. The Art of War. Success in battle begins with understanding the moves your opponent will make. Soldiers, best arrows, arrows, best magic, and magic, best soldiers. Thus, he who knows his opponent's next move will naturally gain the upper hand. In order to do this, the use of ninja is essential. Therefore, one should enlist as many ninja allies as possible. Enemy movements follow a set number of patterns, and understanding them is a shortcut to victory. If your opponent forces contain no magic users, choose charge attacks. Betrayal is most effective when your own numbers are low and enemy numbers are high. When the enemy has been reduced to a few, turn to bow attacks. When your forces are great, use soldiers and arrows. When you are few in number, magic is effective. The only way to increase your forces is to seek and recruit allies. Aside from that, all that remains is training. So that's basically some tips about army battles, I guess. I don't know how super helpful that was, but I guess. Alright, and like I said, I think that is going to be everything we need to do right now. So, on with the story, which means it's nap time. Mathayu told us to go to sleepies, so we're going to go to sleepies. Time to go sweepy peepees.